Good morning. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. As she said, my name is Josh Peterson, and I'm the Worldwide Director of Product Management for HP's mobile workstation and desktop workstation products. My headquarters is in Fort Collins, Colorado, and my job is to work with our technology partners and work with our customers to understand the challenges that they face and define the HP workstation product portfolio and work with R&D and manufacturing to deliver on those products. So it's an absolute pleasure to be here today because we've got lots of new products that you're going to learn about that we're just about to launch. Before we get into the product details though, what I'd like to do is spend a few minutes telling you about our business and what sets us apart from our competitors. If you look at the workstation business, there's a value proposition. There's a unique value proposition for HP workstations around our products, around our people, and around the services and delivery of workstations. And it boils down to a few simple words: performance, innovation, reliability, and this year we're very focused on mobility. Now, one of the things that sets HP apart is that we've been in the workstation business for over 30 years. Now, none of our competitors can say that they've been in the workstation business that long. If you rewind the clock back 30 years ago, we used to have very proprietary architecture. It was Unix-based workstation. We had our own operating system. We made our own chipsets. We made our own graphics cards. We're really the only vendor that successfully transitioned from proprietary Unix workstations to industry standard workstations of today, where we're using Intel processors, we're delivering Microsoft OS or Linux OS. And not only did we survive that transition, but we're thriving in that transition. We've got a tremendously strong workstation business within HP. Now, market leadership is one of the things that's important to us, and it comes from having tremendous products, of course. But it also has to do with how we deliver the products. How do we service our customers with our salespeople? How do we service the products when they're out in the field? And then how do we define our roadmap for future? Now, innovation is something that we're very focused on, of course. And a lot of people think that innovation starts in the lab, in the R&D lab. But I'm here to argue that our innovation doesn't start in the lab. Our innovation starts with our customers. We spend an extraordinary amount of time interviewing our customers, meeting with our customers, and really understanding true insights into the challenges that they face and the issues that they want to overcome with their technology. Then once we understand the challenges that they're facing, we can go into the lab and we can innovate a very, very successful solution. And so that's what sets us apart from an innovation perspective. Now, quality is something that's extremely important to us, of course. If my boss was here, he would tell you that we have a very strong culture of quality. It's something that we're absolutely maniacal about. We never compromise quality to deliver something on time or to deliver some product to our customer to meet a schedule. It's just absolutely something that we will not compromise on. And the labs that we have in Fort Collins, quality that comes from the design of the product as well as the development. We have a material science lab in Fort Collins where we have PhD material scientists that look at the materials that our component providers supply to us. And what does that mean for a customer? Well, that means that we're delivering a solution that's going to be reliable because we know that our customers are dealing with mission-critical deadlines. Sometimes they're designing things where lives are at stake. And so we know that quality and reliability are absolutely paramount to the products that we deliver. And finally, operational excellence. We deliver over 1.3 million customized workstations per year across the globe. And what's challenging about that is you've got lots of products, but every customer has a unique configuration or a unique need. And so operational excellence is critical for us to deliver the right products at the right time for our customers. So if you bring all this together and deliver on all of these things, we're in a great position of strength within the workstation business. Now, if you look at the workstation business, you look at the market. On the left, you see the workstation market, the total workstation market. HP is represented by the blue line, and then the rest of the market is represented by the dotted line. And together, you can see the black solid line. if you look back a couple of years, the workstation business was the growth had stopped. And we had actually seen a little bit of decline. But in the last several quarters, we've started to see the growth coming back. So what that means for us is the customers are buying workstations again, and we're growing. And HP is leading the growth. HP products we're very excited about this because we're projecting this growth path to continue into the future. On the right-hand side, you can see the market share. With blue represents HP, yellow is represented by Dell, and then you can see the other competitors on the chart here. But HP has year after year, quarter after quarter, taken market share to become worldwide #1 in desktop workstations and in mobile workstations. And I'm here to tell you that we are absolutely more hungry than ever. We are not satisfied with the position that you see here. And we're very proud of the numbers. We're not proud of the numbers because of the chart. We're proud because we believe that this means that customers are voting for HP with their wallets, because we are delivering the performance that they need, innovation that solves their problems, and the quality to enable them to meet their mission-critical goals. So we are very, very pleased with this, but we're not satisfied, and we remain very, very hungry for our products. So let's talk about our customers. So if you rewind the clock back 10, 12 years, especially with proprietary workstation days, the main focus was on the engineering, the product development, the people that were designing automobiles or race cars or airplanes. That was most of what we did. But over the past decade, we've seen a huge expansion in who needs workstations and who's using workstations, which is why we've seen such a huge growth in the workstation business. Now, media and entertainment is a relatively new market. We've been servicing that market for over a decade now, but it's really grown, right? So our friends at DreamWorks are here to talk about animation, which is a huge part of that. But media and entertainment also includes things like TV broadcast, event videography, photography. And so media and entertainment is a huge opportunity, and we're very focused on servicing the professionals in this space. If you look at the financial markets around the world, 60% of the world's financial traders are using HP workstations under their desk. And oftentimes they have 1, 2, or maybe even 3 workstations for their commodity trading, the stocks and bonds. They have to have tremendous performance, and reliability is critical for them. So finance market is a big and growing market for us as well. And then if you look at healthcare, healthcare is another big thing. If you've had a CAT scan or an MRI or an X-ray, chances are there's an HP workstation inside that machine collecting and analyzing that data. And then when the doctor goes to diagnose the results, they're oftentimes using an HP workstation. So healthcare is a big growing opportunity for us as well. One of the most challenging environments for us is education, because these are the customers that are basically training the future engineers, they're training the future artists of the world, and they want to train them using HP workstations, the workstations that they're going to use when they graduate and become a real engineer or a real artist in the world. And so one of the challenges about education, though, is that every semester they'll reconfigure and redeploy and move the workstations around. And so serviceability, reliability are critical for education. And of course, performance is important because you have students waiting to use those systems, and so they have to turn the students through the labs quickly. So education is a great opportunity for us. It's a growing opportunity. The leading software developers around the world for software applications that we all know and use every day are using HP workstations to do the compiling and the code development. And that's an important piece of HP's business. Governments around the world, again, you think about anything that's more mission critical, governments around the world are using HP workstations for some of the data-intensive, visual-intensive applications that they're running. And of course, product development is important. And now think about product development. Think about an engineer that's doing something as simple as designing a paper cup, or an engineer that's doing a full crash analysis on a jetliner. Okay, those are engineering functions, but they have very different needs. And so you have to have a portfolio that can meet the needs of the very simple, straightforward applications to the most challenging applications. If you look across all of these customer segments, HP workstations are really focused on meeting the needs of all of these different customer categories. And we've got the right product for whatever solution that they're trying to drive in their business. Finally, I just want to tell you a little bit about our journey. So I've been with HP for about 15 years, And between the compact merger in 2001, 2002 timeframe to 2009, our focus was on execution. We wanted to make sure that when Intel had a new processor, we were there on day one with our customers. When NVIDIA had a new graphics card, we were there on day one. So we really focused on execution. But in 2009, we reinvented the desktop workstation category with the introduction of the Z workstations. And that was a culmination of about 3 years of us visiting with customers, redefining what customers really wanted, and reinventing the workstation category. We've led the industry ever since we introduced the Z workstations in 2009. We also then introduced the small form factor workstation and added that to our line in 2010. Now the Japanese market was a huge influence on bringing the small form factor workstation into our portfolio, but it's been a huge success, not only in Japan, but across the globe. And it's helped bring us, extend our leadership over our competition, having the small form factor. And then last year, as a proof point of innovation, we introduced the industry's first all-in-one workstation with the HP Z1 introduction. That's been a huge product for us in that it demonstrates our innovation, and it's really opened up accounts and helped us take away accounts from our competitors because we've got a unique solution for all-in-one workstation. Now, what's most exciting, we've got a great history. We've been on a great journey. But what's exciting is today, we've set our sights on mobility, and we're reinventing the mobile workstation at HP. So just like in 2009, we reinvented the desktop workstations. Today, our focus is on reinventing the mobile workstation category, and I'm very excited to turn it over to Kojima-san to come in and tell you more details about our mobile workstation reinvention. So thank you very much.